Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Chaile Time. My name is Tsepo and I welcome you. Today I'm flying solo, so the chair is empty. First of all, I'd like to send my condolences to the families of all the people that lost their lives at Impala Platinum Mine in Rustenburg. May their souls rest in peace, and their families, my condolences. Today, my focus is on employees, makabane, masses on the ground, our cashiers, everyone who's working throughout December, especially retail people, because now this is silly season for you. Our waiters, our bartenders, those people are very important for us because when we go on holiday, those are the people who are saving us. We have to treat them with, and don't forget to tip your waiters. Please don't forget to tip your waiters. So today I'm focusing on the ground because myself, I was working on the ground. I was a waiter myself. I was a cashier myself. I was a supervisor at retail at some point. I was a manager. So I know this season is hectic. So number one, no drinking. No drinking this festive. I know it's an exciting season. People will be excited and everything, but let's respect our jobs because it's tough out there. I heard on the news the other day that some steel companies closing there in the Val, and they actually closing 2 branches in South Africa. I heard again VW, it's embarking on that route also. It might close. The VW in the Eastern Cape might close anytime soon. So you see it's tough. Like the number of unemployment is going up day by day. So whatever little that you have, please respect it. Number one, no drinking. Number two, please let's honor our shifts. Because if you don't honor your shift, January, they will call Tsepo. Tsepo, please come and chair hearing for us. And then you're going to get dismissed because now this is silly season. This is a very, very busy season. Number three, there's this thing of employees committing misconduct at the workplace. After they commit a misconduct and then they are found to be guilty or they are called to go into a hearing, they will start saying, but I know that my supervisor hated me from day one. No one hates you. If you do things according to the way you're supposed to do. It's like last week I had a case, one of our clients. This gentleman, he's got more than 10 years experience doing the job. He's a spray painter. So obviously, when you are a spray painter, PPE, it's very important. And then the safety officer walks in and then that guy is not wearing his goggles. God forbid that paint gets into his eyes. He can go blind. And then who's going to be liable? They're going to say injury on duty. Only to find that he did not take precautionary measures. He did not wear his PPE. But during the hearing, the guy goes on but this guy doesn't like me. I could see the way he's been doing things for the past 6 months. Remember, at work, there's a hierarchy. There's a manager, there's top-level management. Everyone, they've got where they report, a line manager where they report to. So you'll find that the poor guy that you report to is under pressure because of you not doing what you're supposed to do. And you'll find that he's got the pressure to report to the top level. But now because he comes with the stress and everything that is going through, he is not focusing on you. He's focusing on getting his job done. Sometimes he forgets to greet you because of the stress level. Then you say he hates you. He doesn't hate you. Do your job and you'll see that no one hates you. Because every single time when you get in a hearing, when someone gets to the mitigation part, they say, but even my manager, I can see the way he's treating me. He doesn't like me, that guy. The way he's looking at me, the way he's doing things, he's putting my life under pressure. You don't know how much pressure does their manager go through along that chain of command. You see, because there are targets to be met at the business. There's profit to be made. There's clients waiting for the supply if you are in a supply business. You understand? So if you don't meet those targets, it means the company will potentially write a financial loss. But because of a simple thing that someone did not do his job from the ground level. Yes, it's tough working at the ground level, But remember, let's do our job according to the way we are able to. And then we have to play by the book. Meet the job requirements. Do your job according to your required standard. The very same guy that I'm talking about, the spray painter, there is a gauge. Every time when he spray paint, there is a gauge that he must use to see that the level of, I didn't know that. It was actually fascinating for me. The amount of paint that he's applying, it must be measured. So sometimes it must be 250 millimeters, yes. That's how they gauge it. But when they check his work, it's like coated a lot of paint, which is like 700 millimeters. I was like, wow, does it happen? And then that's when you see now something, let's say they're spraying a tank. You'll find that somewhere the tank has got bumps because somewhere they applied a lot of paint and he's supposed to only add a certain. But now, when they ask him, where's his gauge? It's in his pocket. Please show me your gauge. He takes it out. It's still new. He hasn't used it. But he's been spray painting all along. You see now, those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. But he gets to your hearing and said, my boss hates me. No, my boss doesn't like me. Another advice, leave unauthorized absenteeism. This is a season where most, especially retail, where employers are suffering from employees taking unauthorized leave. We all know the procedure of leave. You apply for leave. If you know that you have somewhere to go, maybe you should have done it in June already. Fill in your leave form, give it to HR so that it gets approved. You don't take off or text your manager on the day and say, I'm going to Eastern Cape, I'll see you next year, January on the 10th. And then who's going to do your job? Now, you put in the company under enormous pressure because they didn't plan for you to go on leave. Remember, those people, they do plan also. You might take it like, I'm working at the shop. They plan. It's operations. They plan. If you don't put in your leave form, then you disappear. Where will they find your replacement? Now they have to ask other people to work extra. You'll find that those people, they did apply for leave. Now you are inconveniencing other people. You are inconveniencing the business. You're putting the business under pressure. The service is going to be poor because now they're going to be short-staffed. There's a lot of elements that we can identify when it comes to unauthorized absenteeism. So please, put in your leave form, fill in your leave form, give it to HR. Give a valid reason, because they're going to tell you that we cannot approve leave in December because it's silly season. Actually, there's a funny story. About 3, 4, 5, before COVID, there was a year whereby I applied for leave and it was approved. On the 22nd, I was supposed to take my leave on the 23rd of December. On the 22nd, I was sent an email. Please note that your leave is being cancelled because we have problems at site. So I had to go and oversee things happening at site. I was still off, but whenever I get a call, I must now rush to site and check. Staff is there, everyone is there in time. And then, areas that we worked in, like casinos, people, they will breathalyze you. You come there under the influence of alcohol. They don't play. Zero tolerance on alcohol. Breathalyzer, you hit red, you hit the road. And casino is worse because now, after you tested positive on alcohol, they're going to ban you for 5 years. See, now it's damaging also your image as a person. Because even if you're no longer working there, you can't get into their premises. Because of that simple thing of, it was December, I was enjoying with my family. Yes, it's tough, it's difficult. You envy other people who are off. But remember your line of work. You must respect it. So that's my advice to the employees. Because come January, I know my inbox will be full. They'll be like, can I get a hearing? Can I get a booking for a hearing for this? Can I get a hearing for this? So it will be a silly season for me in January, just to go and do discipline and attend to those cases and what. So from someone who worked the ground before, yes, it's difficult, but discipline comes first. And look at now the unemployment rate in this country that we're living in. It's very bad. It's very, very, very bad. You don't want to sit in that situation. That minimum wage that you're taking home, it's very important. It's making a difference at home. You can feed your kids, you can feed your family, you can put bread on the table. Don't say, but I'll find another job. It's difficult out there. It's tough. So that's my advice for this week. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's Chaile time. Peace.